there's a way to make an entrance.
This is my destiny.
It was now a conspiracy of witches.
Download Veely today.
The Cookie Project is a social enterprise that employs people with disabilities. The reason we were motivated to create the Cookie Project was to help people with disabilities to gain employment who will find it very hard out there in the community to find work. To be able to give Naho an opportunity to work is really special. Morning, babe. No. Morning. Time to wake up. Look at that beautiful day. Hey, look at this beautiful day. Wow. Rise and shine. My focus is on Naho and just getting her to excel more and more every single day. I always loved helping people. And then getting into caregiving with mental health, working in a mental health unit, was something I really enjoyed. It's not something I thought I would get into, but when I did get into it, it's something I've really enjoyed. I fostered 4 children with my partner back in 2013. 2 boys, 2 girls, now teenagers, the oldest one 22. So the boys now are at a different phase in life. They're off doing other things, and now my focus is on Naho and just getting her to excel more and more every single day. There's so much more we need to learn about fetal alcohol. There's not even a lot of specialists out there that know a lot about fetal alcohol or how to deal with different situations, because so many young people are so different with fetal alcohol. Like my young people that I've adopted, they're so different, the boys compared to my daughter. Both at different ends of the scale. Morning, come in. Let's get some porridge. Want some porridge for breakfast? Yeah. There you go, you want to do this? Pour some porridge in here. When I first met Naho, she was very quiet, very standoffish. What do you want to feed too? There you go, you know what, you want to do that? Didn't like any sort of contact. I'll get you a spoon. She never spoke a lot because her brothers and her sisters did all the talking for her for many years. So she was, just very quiet. Honestly, at days you couldn't get boo out of her, not even a hello. And then slowly, after a few visits, weekend visits, she got a lot closer. On the side, that's it. It took a while, but she started to excel quite fast because I guess she realised that this was her new whānau now. Did you enjoy going to Auntie's yesterday? Catching up with Auntie? What did you think of her new whare? Did you like her new whare? Auntie Charlotte, did you like her new whare? Did you? It's flash, eh? I used to sit and talk a lot to her to get her to talk a lot more, and even now, when we're in the kitchen and things like that, we talk a lot. Awesome. Okay, then you put some banana on. Nice. At the moment we're teaching her a lot of independence, but she's learning so much from looking after herself more to cooking more. Want a glass of milk to help with your breakfast? You got to have a big heart, a lot of patience at times, and really enjoy what you're doing, and it's something I have enjoyed over the years. Cool. Yep. All right. I think it's hard for her, it is hard, but she is progressing slowly because there's so much for her to learn, but I'm really proud of where she is. So she's been cooking lots of different things from eggs. What else do you cook? Noodles. What else do you like cooking? Sausages, eh? You love sausages. She's very good at cooking sausages now, eh? You like cooking sausages for dinner. Your cooking has definitely improved a lot, eh? Because you did cooking at school as well, eh? Give me what you cooked at school.
Cake.
Cake, yeah. What else did you cook? at school? Yeah. Pancakes? Ah. What else do you like? What's another favourite meal?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. What else do you like cooking?
Chicken.
Chicken. When we started foster care, we got into that back in 2004. We actually left Auckland and decided to move down to Otorohanga, and we bought a house down there, me and my partner, Chris. When I first met Chris, I was 27. He was actually a social worker for Child, Youth and Family. I love to help the young people. He just, when he needed to be firm, he would be firm, but he just had so much love to give to these young people. I got to meet some of the young people that he looked after. I got to go to the complex at times. So I got to learn, different things then. And then we were asked if we would caregive for these young family, and we said, yeah, we'd do it. We looked after the boys for a while, and then we met the sisters, and then from there, when their nanny was passing, she asked us if we would actually adopt the young people, and with open arms, we definitely, took that opportunity to be able to give them a life, and it's been an amazing journey. It's quite amazing just seeing the transformation of the way she's growing up. Yeah, it's really cool. I love looking at
Get jammers.
Get jammers, yeah. When are you gonna get jammers?
In the warehouse.
Aye.
I got a friend, eh?
Sorry?
I got a friend.
Who's your friend?
Gypsy Santana.
Ah, where do they live?
Graham's Beach.
Graham's Beach, yep. What school do they go to?
High school.
Which school? What's it called?
Pugugoe.
No. What's the other school?
Parkside.
Aye. It's really good to see how far she's come. Someone very shy way back then to someone now. On the right day, she's just glowing and...
Take my iPad.
Yep.
With me.
Yep. Just glows, eh? We've been lots of places, eh? Where did we fly to?
I got a plane.
Yeah. Where did we fly to? Can you remember? Start with W. Well.
Wellington.
Ah, yes.
I got a plane again.
Yeah. And what happened when we went on the plane? What'd they give you?
Card.
Card, yeah. And what else did they give you?
Toy.
Yeah. A toy what?
Toy plane.
Ah, yes. Around 2005, my partner at the time, Chris, was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure. At the time, we had up to about 8 young people in our care. So living out in the country and being quite a distance from the hospital as well was very, very hard. Went through dialysis for 11 years. Me and the young people used to talk a lot about what was going to happen in the future, and knowing that Chris was passing, it was tough. It was very tough. They were my rock to get me through what I was going through. It was not easy at all. So, especially the day that he did pass, because he was in my arms. So, and that was the hardest. If it wasn't for him being in my life, I would not have adopted these 4 children. I may not have ever met them. So to be able to, have that life with Chris before he passed, and put a lot of skills in and teach me a lot before he did pass was, really incredible. Poor Naho has lost a lot of people lately, that she got very close to, from her mum to her nan, to her kuro, to Chris. Just seeing the way she goes down and goes down fast. Naho believes everybody will be alive forever, and doesn't understand when they do pass. To get someone like Naho through that, it's a lot of comforting, you know, a lot of reassurance. Just having a lot of time together, talking about things, you know, that people do pass, and at the end of the day, you know, they're in a better place. Okay, cool. You want to go get Flicker? Morning, girls. Get the saddle pads first underneath, and then bring them around this side. Today we're out here at out in Puki at the farm where we graze our horses and we go riding. You can even tuck under here. It's really special and amazing to be able to spend time out here with Naho, with the horses, and get her to have the life that I used to have as a young one. Yeah, that's it. Put on that back. Nice and slowly. Good girl. Just pull it forward a bit. Up over her back and then pull it forward. That side's over as well. I think that Naho can learn a lot from horses, a lot that she does already have, you know, with her kind nature, but to be able to give that back to the horses is really beautiful. Put that on her back. Yep, make sure this goes on the front, remember? Yep, good girl. Yep, just flick that strap over. Yep, keep going, that's it. Awesome. Yep, just put it nice and loose for you, eh? Can you remember how to put this on? Yeah, pull that one up first with your right hand, that's your right hand, and then put your hand in there, in the bit, so she puts the bit in her mouth properly. Hold on, and just undo this one. Yep, who's redelling? Yep. She's so soft, just so loving, yeah, and very caring. Just leave the halter on because we're only going to wander around the paddock. Yep, that's it. Yeah, just pull it out, just been... Yep. Is it tight? Pull it down. Left one. Yep. You're darling. Put it a bit further. Yep, a bit further. Yep. Now pull yourself right up, really high. Yep, that's it. Swing your leg right around. Good girl. Well done. Awesome. Okay, hold your reins. Right, just walking slowly. The fear of being around the horse, such a big animal. A lot of people do find it very difficult. But yeah, it's been quite natural for her. Even when she first came into our care, Naho been able to control them, and for such a young person, I think she would have been about 10, 11 when she first started sort of working around the horses. Now you can see there's just no fear. Just her position and everything, the way she sits. Doing that, yeah. That's it. It's healing, it's very healing. It's therapeutic. It's good for the horse as well as Naho, you know, to be so calm. The horses definitely notice her delicate touch. Yeah, they do. Awesome, Naho. That's good riding. So proud of you. I'd like to see Naho start going to do some shows and hand showing. That's it. Yep, that's it. Come see. That was difficult. That was difficult, wasn't it? Got to learn to really get your leg over. Bit of practice. That's it. I guess it's just about keep trying to guide them. You know, same as when you're breaking in a horse. You know, you just keep at it, and it's nice to finish on a good note than a bad note. Same with the kids. It's like when they settle at night. You know, whether we've had a good day out, a bad evening, but then settle to bed, you know, feeling good, feeling loved, feeling happy. So you wake up even feeling happy. She went really well. I'm so impressed. Really, really well. I can't wait to get her going a bit more by herself out in the dressage arena, because I was really proud. There you go, babe. You give her a good brush. I think it's really calming for the horses because they love that gentle touch. They're not there to be abused, they're there to just be loved and looked after, and she really does show that love to them. It's just good for her, eh? You know, just to see her be able to do, you know, do this and give the love that she's got to the horses is just beautiful. This was a really special place for Chris and I. Yeah, used to love coming out here, and brings back some really amazing memories. Coming out here with the whole family. We've got lots of favourite memories being out here at the beach with the kids. All of us just piling in the car and just coming out and bringing a big feed. Having a big feed and just collecting lots of cockles, going for a swim, especially on a really hot day. It's beautiful. Cool, this is good, eh? You ready to pick cockles, eh? Yeah. You gonna eat them? Oh yeah, oh, cool. Naho doesn't like crabs, but she will get out there. She thinks there might be sharks out there, but I've told her it's too shallow, so there's no sharks. You still like going out there, eh, and getting some cockles, and especially on a really nice day, one of those really hot days, and we just go and lie in the water and just pick cockles floating around in the water. Remember that? Yeah. I think Naho finds peace in the relaxation when she's collecting kaimana because of the sea air, you know, the water. Just somewhere where she can just kick back and relax and wander off through the water and just do what she enjoys. I think when she's putting her hands in that through the water, I just feel like it's just, you know, again, the relaxation and just feeling the sand in between your fingers and, you know, and especially when, and getting those nice big cockles. So, yeah, which is, yeah, very healing. Yeah. It's a bit small today, eh? Those ones? Naho's coming along really well with her independence. Been able to do her own things a lot more now. Less rules for her. Talk to more friends. When she gets to the kitchen, she just lights up when she sees all the other bakers. So the cookie project came about when I met Eric at a speaking engagement, and then a few weeks later I gave him some of my cookies.
Morning everyone, and welcome to our new home here at Eden Park. How's everyone feeling today? Yeah? Awesome, fantastic.
I told him about my children I adopted, and then a few weeks later when I gave him some cookies, because we talked about, I was looking for something to do with them, because I didn't know what to do for their future. So, yeah, so Eric suggested, with the cookie, let's do something, and we've created the Cookie Project. The reason we were motivated to create the Cookie Project was to help people with disabilities to gain employment who will find it very hard out there in the community to find work. So we created the Cookie Project to help them in their future. Naho is very excited to be here in the new kitchen. Yeah, she loves it, so she wants to be here every day. It was a small dream that has expanded so fast. It's really incredible.
Essentially, Graham's skill set is making cookies, and he's been making cookies at the age of 6. And he was struggling at one stage in terms of looking after 4 children that he adopted. Really cool. That's like 60,000 people. So I thought, oh my gosh, seeing a parent looking after 4 adopted children, 3 with disability, how can I help this man? And until he gave me his cookies 2 Christmas ago, and decided to go into an adventure with him and said, let's give it a go. And that's how we really started off. Now, a lot of people start saying that cookie is the center of the Cookie Project, but to be honest, it's actually our bakers. They are the center of the Cookie Project. They are the core engine of the Cookie Project. I'm actually very thankful for my business partner, Graham, for allowing me to come into his life, to his children's life, to be able to understand a little bit more about the 25% of the New Zealand's population that have a disability. We look at them with their ability before their disability. So I'm more interested in what they can do as a person, what they can bring in terms of their strength before their disability and the limitations the perceived limitation that comes with it. You know, I'll be one of those people who are very shameful of myself 2 years ago, because when I looked at people with disability, I'll be one of those people who tend to shy away because people tend to fear what they don't know. Ngaho is so special. When I first met her, she was so quiet. You would not even get a word out from her mouth, right? But through the Cookie Project, she has improved significantly by leaps and bounds in terms of her social skills, in terms of communication skills, even just her people connection now is just absolutely amazing. And she has totally blossomed in this short space of time.
Being in the kitchen has helped Naho learn structure, taught her independence, a lot of independence. She spends a lot more time now by herself, learning to cook and that. She's been taught, but she likes to do a lot more herself now. So to see her become so more independent, it's great. Yeah, it's quite tough for her at times, but she tries very hard, and she's learning a lot more. But a lot of young people with fetal alcohol find it so hard to read, write, interact with people. It's even very hard.
I think fetal alcohol syndrome has taught me that disability can be complex. But if we truly value diversity, anywhere we are, we need to look past the limitations that disability mean and work with their strengths.
When Naho first stepped foot in the kitchen, it was quite overwhelming for her. All these new people, faces, things like that. But she settled in very, very quickly. She just loves coming to work. Learning new skills, even with counting and things like that, and even reading the recipe, is an amazing skill for her to do, because she knows how to set everything up, and she just gets in and does what she needs to do. I think Chris would be really amazed to see what is happening now, especially with the business and being able to create employment, because it's something we wanted to do.
My name is Pavin, and I'm totally blind, and I'm with Cookie Project since 1.5 years now. I'm a blind baker over here, just making cookies. We help each other and learn different techniques from each other as well. And we have fun, enjoy, and yeah.
I myself am blind, but for me baking is quite a sensory experience as well. I kind of got involved here last year when I came in to help out with a fundraising activity for blind cricket, and I've kind of stayed.
I was born with autistic spectrum disorder, but otherwise known as Asperger's syndrome. It is a disability of the mind, meaning that I could see things from different perspectives. Who knows? Maybe I might even find a little Mickey Mouse in the mix as well. I don't know why, but there must be something magical about these cookies, because once you have a bite of them, you just can't stop eating them. They must put a lot of love in these cookies, that's for sure.
Removing the barriers to access meaningful employment that pays a decent wage. That's the right thing to do, first of all. But to be able to provide them more than that means that they are acquiring life skills to better prepare them for future integration into mainstream employment.
To be able to give Naho an opportunity to work is really special. It's so rewarding that I can keep supporting her in her career-wise, and guide her as well, just like a parent, and guide her the right way. It's it's very rewarding and very special.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm going to tell you guys what the production is that we need to do today, and I want you two, Stacey and Paveen, to talk between yourselves about what you think is going to be the best production team for you both, and we can talk about whether that is the best option or whether we might want to change some. Cool? Kapai?
Yep.
Let's go!
I'll see you guys later. Who else is over here? Caleb,
We've got Caleb,
Aaron,
Aaron, David,
David.
Deacon, and Donna, that's who we've got here today.
Part of the whole purpose of the Cookie Project is to actually teach the bakers to be leaders and to step up. A lot of them never get given that opportunity, you know, as people to actually do that kind of thing, and they never have role models to actually show them that kind of thing. So it is important to give them that chance to at least try and think through that process.
I'm not that person who's like to be leader. I'm more of a person who likes to be in the background and following somebody else, but kind of slowly getting used to being a team leader.
Just for now. Let's get our cookies. So Naho and I go and do deliveries, so this way she gets to visit, meet people, interact more with the community. Okay, let's go. This way, thank you. Let's go. Just being out in the community, meeting more people, saying hello more. Even when we go to events, Naho now tells people where she's from and speaks a lot more. So yeah, to see that for me is it's incredible.
Yay! Mainly yours. Hello, how are you? That's good. Hi, nice to meet you.
See her now, talk to people. She'll walk up to someone to say, I'm Naho from the Cookie Project.
I'm Naho with the Cookie Project.
And now you're enjoying baking there? Yeah, it's good in the new kitchen? Your favourite? Your favourite? Good, I'm glad. And thank you for sharing them. The first time Nahu came into the office, Nahu was incredibly timid, and it's been really nice to see a confidence grow through everything that these guys have been doing at the Cookie Project. You feel more confident, Nahu, coming into the offices? You remember how scared you were when you first came in? And now you just seem so much more confident. It's so good to see.
Let's go. Cool, let's go get some oranges, eh? I'll show you which ones, the best ones to put. Grab this one here. See how it's got a little bit of green, but not. My hopes for Naho's future is for us to just keep excelling, talking more, and hopefully one day actually managing the kitchen. What future legacy do I expect? For Naho to have an amazing future, always have a job, to be able to just live the life that she deserves. Yeah. So having the Cookie Project to leave for her is, so rewarding to know that she will always be well looked after.